Peace, peace, peace and greetings. Peace and greetings. Greetings, and welcome, man. Peace to you. Peace to you. So, that being said, we're going to go ahead and begin the topic and subject that the creator, I heard the question, and I just answered. Do you meditate? I'm going to take this out before I get into meditation. As you can see, I'm talking about me, how I meditate. I meditate with a hood over my head sometimes, not all the time. I meditate holding myself one onto the other. Let's talk about why meditation is key for me. Meditation is key for me, and I found meditation maybe a few years ago. Not a few. Let's tell the truth. The truth was maybe it's 2026. 2016 I was meditating a little. Maybe 2014, 2015. In the beginning of my life, I would call meditation prayer. And then it kind of changed from there, because let's say that I developed a relationship where I just continuously and always would talk with the Creator, speaking to the Creator, speaking with the Creator, and speaking to God. It was me growing up Christian. And about 2014 to 15, I started to really rely on God a lot and seek new wisdom, new understanding. At that time, I didn't necessarily know the understanding, but understanding, and the Creator would make sure that I knew that. Around 2014 to 2017, that's when I got kind of deeper into meditation. Meditation then was something new to me. I would watch a lot of meditation videos, and I began to like it. I went from liking it to loving it. My mind is telling me to say now, that's when I really got into the num and things. I learned ram. No, I didn't learn ram until probably like 4 or 5 years later. So that being said, I learned a lot. I'm a learning type person where I'm willing to go into life and do whatever I'm looking to do. And my greatest way in doing that is to just go ahead and go out and try it. And in my going out and trying, I learn. That's how I learn. So with me learning what I needed to, and then get into about, I'd say about 2019 to 2020 is when it really started clicking into and with me. Me seeing from 2014 to 15 to 17, and then 2019, 2020, I really realized the peace in meditation. Getting up to about 2022 to 23, that's when I started to say, related with the earlier part of my life when I would pray. So I was waiting to see you now. That's when I started to put my hands together. Yourself on yourself is you healing yourself and communicating with self, touching self, letting energy pass through self. It's a lot with that. So the more I learned about 2023, 2024, that's when I categorize meditation as my new form of prayer. It's not that I don't still pray. I would say that praying to me is talking and asking of God, sharing myself with God. Maybe not always asking for something. Just, hey, God, I got something I need to come to you about. Hey, because I talk it out with myself, and it's like, oh, who else do I talk this about? Ask God. Start telling me, you remember that self-talk you had, Rob? Let's talk it out with me. And in that time frame, that's when I went from praying to praying early sometimes. But let's give you an example. When I wake up, I can meditate, and as I'm preparing for tonight, I meditate at least 2 to 3 to 4 hours before I go to sleep. So I'm starting here now with you, and I may continue the rest of the night. Who knows? Sometimes I meditate for hours, sometimes 15 minutes, 30 minutes. It all depends on how and what I'm feeling and what the Creator is telling me as well. Because sometimes in meditation, let's say that, these talks can get pretty intense, So it goes from me praying and talking to me sitting and listening. And in that, we're gonna go ahead and try it. So let's go ahead and meditate. The topic is, do you know how to meditate, or do you meditate? Not necessarily do you know how. There is no way. You know what I'm saying? I've learned so much. I'm gonna demonstrate it to you my way in which I'm doing it. And then let's continue to just do it. We'll be doing these when I do them. The universe asked me earlier, and I said yes, so that's just what we're doing. If you want to join in, it's just great. This is what I will be doing to have people join in, to talk about what we're going and growing through and desiring, to hear what the Creator, ourself, our inner self says. And as I shared with you earlier, it went from an understanding to an inner standing. An inner standing is me standing within myself, seeing myself. So I don't necessarily need the external situations to drive me or motivate me or push me or have me go meditate. I could just go sit down and talk to myself. I talk to me as my clothing line, y'all know that. This incense is burning, so that's the biggest one as well. I do a lot of incense when I meditate. Incense is just great, period. What they do for me, as I'm sharing with that, they create the realm that I'm wanting to create, the world, the mindset. As you see here, I also have me some teas. When I made my tea before I started. Teas are always helping in healing and things like that. This one I already had from earlier. And let's talk about desire spirits telling me before we begin. The greatest thing I started with meditation, let's talk about this, is helping me clear my mind. It was a great mind clearing service. I'm trying to say device, spirit telling me to say, my mind is telling me to say. It is a device, it's an outlet. I was holding things in my whole life. And I'm like, how do I let these things go? It's simply releasing, calming my mind, and letting go. You know? Meditation was a great communication, increased communication to God. So now, as you hear, I refer to God as cosmos, the source, the universe as well. So God being the creator of all, to me, has different dimensions, let's say that different realms. The creator of the universe is the whole all, the universe. People call it the multiverse, because we have multiple perspectives in this universe, in this wholeness. So the communication to myself grew to a bigger universal perspective when I meditated. When I was just sitting and talking with me, I would still hear me, and now as I grew and started meditating for years, I'm like, okay, I hear more. The universe is like, that's me talking to you. You feel me? I'm like, okay, yeah, I can see that perspective. I can see this. Again, that's the other word. So I'm saying outlet, inlet. It's an inletting. Yeah, that's the word. Because I'm letting the universe guide me to say to you as well. Because as I said earlier, I can't say earlier, I'm talking personally, it was about 3 or 4 hours ago, the universe tells me that I could do this. I took time with adjusting and hearing the whole thing. And it's like, go ahead and get on to meditate. We're gonna meditate together with people, and then we're gonna set intentions. So as much as I'm doing the outletting, meditation is an inletting, allowing myself to hear myself, hear what the universe has to say, hear what the true me, hearing what others have to say. Meditation, you say this, the universe told me to say this. A guy and Rob is, I'll be sitting here sometime, and I'll be like, I talked to someone earlier to now, and the thoughts coming back or whatever popping up on your mind. Some people may say sometimes, and I say to myself, I'm not even thinking about this thing, and yet it's on my mind. In my elevation, that's when the universe was telling me like, hey, I'm just bringing this to you. So we can be aware, we can see, we can decide, do something, do nothing, pay attention to it, not even pay attention to it if we don't want to. Yeah. So that's what the clarity that we get in meditation and all things. So let's go ahead and begin this meditation. All right, so as you see here, this is in the studio. Got my chair all back. Usually I don't do it like that. I have a back to it, but I kind of want to get comfortable. Oh, you hear my back cracking? I'm scratching my back. Give me some, this is going to help my back as well. Really working on healing my back. So if anything, I was going to say that before we begin, let's set an intention. Mine is for more healing. The universe was reminding me as well before, a few years ago, about 10 years ago, I would always speak stuff over the world. And then I was laughing to myself, and that's when God sent me into the world to see the world. And now that I've seen the world, God says now we can speak things over the world now because we've actually lived it firsthand. And with that being said, I can speak from real life situations what I desire over the world. So now let's go ahead and start with ourselves. For me, I'm going to speak in that I desire healing. I'm going to breathe for a moment. We're going to talk about and allow you to. Ask God, ask the Creator, ask yourself, what do you want? What do you desire? That's the higher version of it. What do you desire? What is desired? Take your time. You got to think about it. I desire healing. I desire a better tomorrow. Or we're actually going into tomorrow. To me, it's actually always a better now, because now is then, now is later, now. So for if you're speaking tomorrow, you're speaking next month, you're speaking next cycle, next year. The desire for now is to help and guide with what the person watching asks for. I'm standing in agreement. I'm sitting in my calm state in agreement with you. And we allow ourselves to breathe. How I start my meditation, let's breathe. Let's breathe again. Deep breathing. I'm gonna go ahead and turn the music up some, so you'll hear me, but the music may get a little louder. So let's breathe deep, deep breathing. Then we're gonna come back and do some normal breathing. In your nose and out your mouth. Deep breathing. So now we're going to go to an elevated breathing. I've learned this later. We're going to do what I call the 6-7-8. The 6-7-8 is we're going to breathe in for 6 seconds. We're going to hold for 7. And then we're going to exhale for 8. Let's do it. Breathing in for 6. Let's go. Hold for 7. Exhale for 8. Feeling good. 6, 7, 8. Inhale for 6. Hold for 7. And exhale for 8. I'm gonna turn the music back up. Now you have your instructions. Let's continue to 6, 7, 8 for a few more. And we're gonna go in deeper. One last time, we're gonna inhale for 6. All right. So that's what I do to begin my meditation. And now we're just gonna go into a deeper state. Let's go ahead and meditate. Now that we set our intentions, I'm showing you what I do. I'm sharing how I do it. I'm switching over music to another meditation track I just recently created. And let's see how this goes. So that's just we did that just to get into the meditation. And now we're gonna breathe some more and relax and clear your mind. Meditation, like I said, you're listening. Let's clear our mind. I'm gonna need some comfortability, so make sure you're comfortable. Make sure you're comfortable. a little bit longer. Let me get this music turned down. Okay, so you should be hearing me clear. Alright, so should be hearing me good and clear, right? So in this last leg, we're gonna go probably another 5. We're not really timing it, but say 5-10 minutes. But with that being said, let's talk about positioning as we wrap up. So as you're seeing, I'm meditating here. This is not the only way to meditate. You can meditate here. You can meditate here. You can meditate here and here. You know, I just wanted to show you that as well. As we meditate, there is no wrong or right way to meditate. So let's go ahead and get into the most comfortable position that you can again, and let's take it higher. So volume's back up. As you go in, let's go ahead and make sure that we breathe and relax and stay in comfort. Just breathe, 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 breathe. And come in. And come on in, and come on in. And come on in. As you can see, it's even taking me a little second to come here. I love meditation because it's not necessarily just a place and a realm that we create. My incense is still going. A place that we create to escape, or is to find peace as well. But remembering that here that as a good spirit told me, if you are escaping or if you're seeking just peace, I literally wasn't here for a second. I was gone and I came, now we're coming in, coming back here, coming forward. Hopefully in knowing, I know that you're in a better state, in a better place. Being the better being. So as we wrap it up, whoa, I love that. That new meditation is amazing. It's amazing. It's amazing. So let's go ahead and do a conclusion. So I appreciate you for being here with me, being here with we, because it wasn't just me, right? I literally felt your energy. If you're still watching, I appreciate you. Peace and love and prosperity. The universe is telling me to take a moment and say that, as well as I came in the first meditation. I heard that everything is all right. You drop it in the chat. Make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe. But God is telling me to ask you, drop in the chat when we were meditating doing this, if you heard the same thing as I heard. You drop it in the chat for me. Did you hear that everything is okay? Everything is all right. I heard that. I heard that. That's what I heard. And if I heard that, what did you hear in your meditation? You can drop that in the chat as well. Drop it in the chat. Right. Peace, love, and prosperity. I graciously appreciate you for joining in with this session. The title was, do you meditate? Do you know about meditation? Do you, can you see yourself meditating? Can you see that this is something that you can do in life? Do you think that maybe this demonstration that someone did for you, with you, is going to help you in life? Being your most authentic self, being who you are, as you see, like I said, with my hood on, however I feel, it's the greatest thing and the greatest place you can be, to create that environment for yourself and any and all things to be. Allow the peace to go with you as it is with me. I'll see you on the next time that we meet in peace and love and prosperity as we meditate. Have you meditated to now? Indeed. Peace.